Hi, Sunshine. How are you? For those that are new here, I am Emily Bartlett. It is very early in the morning when I am recording this, but I'm so glad that you're here. Happy Monday. Today is the last Monday of January. Today is January the 30th, tomorrow the 31st, and we will be well into February and the rest of 2023. Um, First of all, before I go any further, if you have not already and you're watching this YouTube video and you find these helpful, please subscribe. I would love that. Like the videos and leave a comment or something. I don't know. There's something about the YouTube algorithm that likes the subscribe, the like, and the comment in order to get content up to the top. And then also, if you do not use YouTube regularly and you don't see an option to subscribe or whatever, if you go back a week or so, I did like a thank you video after the first week of this podcast. And in that video, I talk about reasons why I choose to use YouTube over other media channels for different content. Um, and I also walk you through how to sign up for YouTube and how to turn on notifications, that kind of stuff. So go over and check that out. If you are just not familiar with YouTube and have no idea how it would be of value to you, maybe that would be a good listen. Having said that, I'm going to talk to us about what's happening this week. It's going to be kind of a low-key week. The sun has not even started to shine yet, and when I pulled up the 10-day weather forecast, I wanted to cry. So cheers to I have on like this blur background so you don't have to see the mess that has become me doing taxes and getting paperwork and stuff together for the VA. But having said that, it's going to rain every day this week. So as you're waking up, getting your stuff together, and you think about things you're going to need for this week, it's laptop, book bags, lunches, rain gear. Okay. Today we're going to have a high of 59. Tonight's low is going to be 48. So kind of warmer. Uh, but we've got cloudy with rain ending this afternoon. So it's going to be raining for most part of this morning. It looks like humidity is 94%. Everybody loves that. um, Tomorrow, Tuesday, the last day of January, the high is going to be 62, the low of 46 with showers in the afternoon. Wednesday, February the 1st, excuse me, we're going to drop like 20 degrees, right? Or what, 10 degrees. Wednesday, the high is going to be 49 with the low of 38. Showers most of the day. Thursday, the 2nd, high of 49, low of 40 with rain. Friday, February the 3rd, high of 50, low of 25 with morning showers. Saturday, you know what? It's going to be mostly sunny, but it's going to be 20 degrees colder. The high is 42 and the low is 32. And then Sunday, we're back to rain, but the high is going to be 20 degrees warmer, 62, with a low of 38. So when I see rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday, I'm really looking forward to Saturday, though I will not be looking forward to the colder temperatures. But this is that time of year, right, when the temperatures just flux so much, and people get sick. We get head colds, we get all kinds of things. Things start blooming, then they go dormant. It's crazy. All right. So, having said that, that's the weather. And as always, the weather is subject to change. So, I will not be held accountable for anything I just said. Check your local weather forecast right before you get ready to walk out the door, see if anything has changed. All right. Let's get into events happening this week. Today is Monday, January 30th. And at 7:30 this morning, we have stretch and tone exercise videos at the community center. And from 8 to 9, Alcoholics Anonymous. The Dawn Patrol is going to be meeting in Activity Center Room 2. From 10:30 to 2:30, Monday Mahjong is happening at the Activity Center. From 2 to 4, there's line dancing at the community center. Okay. So it's 2 different sessions. From 2 to 3, they have beginner line dancing. And then from 3 to 4 will be intermediate line dancing. And then from 6:30 to 8:30, the Fairfield Harbour Chorus will be meeting. Then we have a couple of events happening around New Bern today. And let me see if I can get to those really fast. Yes, so today at the New Bern Craven County Public Library, we have Zydeco dancing. So come celebrate Mardi Gras and learn how to Zydeco dance from 5 to 7 at the New Bern Craven County Public Library. And then also this morning at 8 a.m., I did not know that this was a thing. I learned something new every time I'm researching things to do this. But every Monday morning from 8 to 9 a.m., there is a Facebook Live called Craven County Parent Talk. It says, join us every Monday as we talk about raising kids and family in and around Craven County, North Carolina. You can watch live. And I need all the parenting advice I can get. So I will be listening in on that this morning. I think that's great. Who knew? But it's called Craven County Parent Talk, and you can watch it live. All right. That's what's happening here today. Tomorrow, Fairfield Harbour from 7 to 8 a.m., the Broken Paddle Coffee Clatch Men's Coffee Hour is happening in Activity Center Room 1 from 7 to 8 a.m. At 9:15 a.m. tomorrow, yoga will be at the Community Center. From 9:30 to 12:30 p.m., there will be Tuesday Mahjong. Beginners are welcome in Activity Center Room 1. From 11 to noon, we'll be moving to the Oldies. That's a seated exercise class happening at the Community Center. From 12 to 12:30, there will be exercise for balance at the Community Center. From 12:30 to 4:30, Men's Bridge will be happening in Activity Center Room 1. And at 6:30, there will be canasta. Let's see what's happening in tomorrow. Tomorrow at La Casetta, Brian Mayer will be playing. La Casetta is some dang good food. If you've not been or haven't been in a while, that's some good food. And Brian Mayer, he looks legit. I would definitely suggest going. There is also going to be let me see if I can find out where this is. Oh, this is at Sneed's Ferry. There is a ladies' night bingo at Salty Sistas. It looks like there's gonna be a raffle, and for anyone wearing holiday attire. All right, let's go back to Fairfield Harbor's to-do list. All right, so February 1st, Wednesday. Moving on into February. Don't forget Ladies Night and Wine. If you've already registered, I hope you have a blast. It sounds like a lot of fun. From 1:30 to 5, Ladies Night and Wine will be at the Harbor Point Golf Club. And we've talked about that several times. Let's see, your registration fee included a beverage, food, 9 holes, I believe, golf cart. So that's going to be a lot of fun in the afternoon on Wednesday. And then at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night, the fishing club, Fairfield Harbor Fishing Club, is going to be meeting at the community center. And for more information on that, I don't think we've covered them yet. They haven't had a meeting since I've been doing this. But you can get more information on Fairfield Harbor Fishing Club at fh-fc.com. All right. So on Wednesday at 7:30 a.m., we also have Stretch and Tone Yoga at the community center. From 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., there will be Zumba at the community center. There is a women's Bible study in Activity Center Room 3 from 11:45 to 1 p.m. From 1 p.m. or at 1 p.m., Women's Bridge will be happening in Activity Center. From 12:30 to 4:30, Hand and Foot Canasta is going to be at Activity Center Room 2. From 1:30 to 3:30, the Down East Dulcimers are going to be meeting and practicing And from 6 to 9 p.m., there will be a card class in Activity Center Room 2. Let's see what Facebook events might be happening on the 1st. We got a lot of things happening this week in and around the Fairfield Harbour area. In Newport, North Carolina, there's the Lovey Dovey wine tasting by George with special guests, Angela Widerman and the Johnson Brothers distributing. These two have a passion for talking and drinking wine, don't we all? Let us help you pick your favorite Valentine's Day wine. Cost is $15 per person, includes the 6 to 8 wines and simple refreshments. Seating is limited, so please call 252-393-9004, extension 3. Sign up start today. So please call and order if you want to go to, this is hosted by Carolina Home and Garden. And again, this is the Lovey Dovey wine tasting, and it is going to be happening at 4778 Highway 24 East in Newport, North Carolina. Then we also have speed dating on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., Bootleggers and Barrels. Tap That's got trivia with Austin on Wednesday at 7:30. There's a Mommy and Me yoga happening in Havelock on Wednesday at 3 p.m. And also Tap That. Tap That's got a lot of things that happen. They have a cigar and whiskey night at Tap That this Wednesday at 6. So you can go for whiskey and a cigar and play some trivia while you're there. So the cigar and whiskey starts at 6, trivia starts at 7:30. Good times. All right, Thursday, we are doing this 7 to 8 a.m. The Broken Paddle Coffee Clutch Men's Coffee Hour is going to be meeting at the Activity Center, Room 1. Tai Chi Chuan will be from 8:40 to 10 a.m. at the Community Center. From 11 to 12, move into the oldies seated exercise will be happening at the Community Center. And from 1 to 4 in Activity Center Room 2, there will be contemporary needle arts. And from 1 to 4 at the Community Center, there will be Mahjong for beginners and intermediates happening. Lots going on at the Community Center. Oh, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, the Harbor Lights players are meeting on Thursday, February the 2nd at 7 p.m. at the Community Center. So if you're part of that or want to be part of that, please go. The Harbor Lights players are a great group. I think I am trying to reach out to someone there. I will be diving into that a little bit more this week. My daughter is wanting to learn, get it more into acting. So I'm going to be reaching out about her. So this Thursday, we do have a culinary class coming up. And I want to say this, if you have signed up for this, the cost was $80, but your $80 is going to go far. That's a huge bang for your buck. And I'm going to tell you why. But if you are not following the Craving Community College website for events that they have, especially their culinary events, you're missing out. This looks amazing. I hate that I can't sign up to go because I would make it a point to be there. But just know, I would maybe go to the website that is available on Facebook. That's where I'm getting to it, or the Craven County Community College. It's cravencc.edu, and go to their cooking classes, and even just send me information as you have these come available, because this looks like a lot of fun and you're going to learn a lot and eat some amazing food, it looks like. So on Thursday from 5:30 to 8:30, some really smart people that got in on this class are going to be attending the Stuff It cooking class. It's going to teach you the knowledge and skills needed for the preparation and presentation of food. It includes learning basic principles and techniques of food prep, time management, use of recipes, and creative presentation. And you're going to gain hands-on experience with operating kitchen equipment and tools. The menu for this Thursday's event is crab cake stuffed shrimp, lemon parmesan and mozzarella stuffed artichoke bottoms, portobello steaks with avocado chimichurri. Students will be able to consume food once it's prepared and presented. I mean, to learn these things and then be able to eat what sounds like an amazing menu for $80 for 3 hours of instruction and food, meet some people along the way. I mean, just know I've already signed up to get more events sent to me as they're created. There's also another event coming up on February 16th, very similar. Um, it too is sold out. I mean, people are on this. So, yeah, I hate that I missed out. I won't miss out on the next one, guaranteed. All right. So at Surf, Wind, and Fire this Thursday at 5 p.m., there will be a draft and jam session. Definitely attend that. At the New Song United Methodist Church, there is a Bible study for adults at 6:30 p.m. We talked about that on Wednesday. Oh, and then on Thursday at 7, February the 2nd, karaoke night at Tap That. So if you liked the karaoke that happened this Saturday, and we missed it, y'all. My dad did not have a caregiver on Saturday. She had had a procedure done. And we went over and had dinner and watched a movie with him. As I was meeting Chris and Barbara yesterday at Harris Teeter, I was talking about how excited I was to go to that. And they had reminded me it was the night before, like completely missed my Saturday evening. So I hate that I didn't get to stop by, but I will be at the next one. Believe you me. I will not forget. That's what's happening on Thursday. Now let's get into the weekend. Friday. Friday. We got to get through Friday before we get to the weekend. So Friday, if your kids are at Arapahoe charter school, Friday is a teacher work day, February 3rd. So don't send your kids to school on Friday. No bus will be coming to pick up. But they could go to stretch and tone exercise videos classes at 7:30 a.m. at the community center, get some energy out before we start our day. There's a men's Bible study happening from 8 to 9 a.m. at the activity center room 2. 9:30 a.m., maybe Zumba would be a better fit for some of our children, high energy. 9:30 Zumba at the community center. And at 1 p.m., there's Canasta in Activity Center Room 2. That's a lot of fun. So let's see what's going to happen in New Bern on Friday. So yes, this Friday, Friday through Sunday at the North Carolina History Center. The event is by the North Carolina History Center. It's going to happen for some reason, I thought this was happening at Tryon Palace. Okay, let me just read it. Again, this is Friday through Sunday, February 3rd through the 5th. How far would you go to stay near your children? Harriet Jacobs was a young enslaved woman in Edenton, North Carolina, who did what she needed to do. Harriet Jacobs, by award-winning playwright Lydia R. Diamond, is based on Harriet's autobiography. In her book, Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl, Harriet Jacobs describes with brutal honesty the hardships she endured under slavery, including the extraordinary choices she makes to be near her children. To survive, she escapes into her imagination through writing, discovers hope for a better life. Accompanied by the rich musical traditions of slave spirituals, Harriet Jacobs is an inspiring look at a young woman's fascinating journey from slavery to freedom. Harriet Jacobs will be presented February 3rd, 4th at 7:30 p.m. and on February the 5th at 2 p.m. at the North Carolina History Center at 529 South Front Street. Tickets are available at nchistorytheater.org or at the New Bern Historical Society, which is at 511 Broad Street in New Bern. Presented by the North Carolina History Theater in partnership with the African American Heritage and Cultural Center and the New Bern Historical Society. This program is funded in part by a grant from the Daugherty Family Fund and the Craven County Unrestricted Endowment Fund, which is administered by the North Carolina Community Foundation. It is also supported by the Harold H. Bate Foundation. So that looks very interesting. So definitely, if you want to go to see Harriet Jacobs, you got all weekend to go get that done. The Rich Cassedia will be live at Brutopia on Friday at 6 p.m. And the Eli Craig Band will be live at Tap That at 7:30 on Friday. And on Friday at 10 a.m., if you've got preschoolers or little ones, the Pamlico County Public Library has a 10 a.m. preschool story time that happens. My kids we were in Charlotte when my kids were really little, and they loved story time at the library. We went all the time. All right. We don't really have any events on the calendar for Fairfield Harbour for this weekend, so I'm just going to stick with the Facebook events page. And let me tell you what's coming up Saturday and Sunday. If you don't have plans, now you do. If you are a chocoholic like me, the Carolina Chocolate Festival is happening this weekend at the Crystal Coast Civic Center in Morehead City. This is 2 days. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. There is a chocolate vendors galore all day, both days. There is a Cocoa 5K run walk and a Pro-Am bake-off that's going to happen. So this starts on Saturday the 4th at 9 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. on on February the 5th on Sunday. But that's going to be a good time. And also, and I was just talking with Jamie about this yesterday. She was talking about wanting to learn how to make those little royal icing cookies. So Jamie, if you're listening on Saturday, February 4th from noon to 2 p.m., Bites on a Board at 2025 South Glen Burnie Road is going to be hosting a cookie decorating class. So they're going to show you how to make those really pretty royal icing cookies. So you get to decorate 4 cookies and enjoy a cupcouterie board. So I'm assuming it's cupcakes and cookies on a board, and a glass of wine as they guide you on how to make cookies. So that's a lot of fun on Saturday if you're looking for something to do and don't necessarily want to go to Morehead City. Also at Sound Fitness on Saturday at 11 a.m., there's puppy yoga. Let's see. That's kind of far away. Work in Progress, Love is in the Air at Tonic Parlor on Saturday at 7 p.m. And yes, so Saturday at 8 a.m. will be the Cocoa 5K run and walk. That is going to lead up to the kickoff of the Carolina Chocolate Festival in Morehead City. There is a stoplight party at Tap That on Saturday at 7:30, and a restorative yoga massage at Saturday at noon. DJ Jamil is going to be at the Garage on Saturday at 8 p.m. And this Saturday at 10 a.m., the Craven County Public School Student Art Exhibit is happening at the North Carolina History Center. Oh, also this Saturday, if you've not yet signed up, Saturday, February the 4th at 6 p.m., there is the New Bern Heart Ball, uniting the community and celebrating progress towards equitable health and honoring survivors of heart disease and stroke. This is being presented by the American Heart Association of North Carolina. The event's going to be at the Mayola at Riverside, which is a beautiful event location here in downtown New Bern. You can go to newbernheartball.heart.org for information and tickets. But from 6 to 7 p.m., there will be a social reception. From 7 to 9, there is a formal dinner and auction. And from 9 to 11:30, there will be dancing and fun. So for more information, you can reach out to easternnc@heart.org, or like I said, visit newbernheartball.heart.org. bookmarks.org for more information and to buy tickets. All right. We talked about preschool story time. Oh, and Blackbeards is going to be at Blackbeards Triple Play this Saturday at 7 p.m. That's a good time. All right. And then let's see what's happening on Sunday in and around New Bern. Sorry, you're just like watching me click. I think I'm gonna have to start printing these out so I just have them easily acceptable. All right, so on Sunday, if you have a Jeep, and I know if you don't have one, you likely want one because I like all of the plug and play Jeep accessories that I see all over town. But if you have a Jeep or want a Jeep, want to dream about the Jeep that you're going to get one day, this Sunday at noon, there's Jeep Day. Tap that. So take your Jeep to Tap that. Get some ideas for new accessories you want for your Jeep or dream about the Jeep that you're going to have one day. And at the Backstreet Pub, this is kind of a ways out, but I feel like it's worth mentioning. The Backstreet Pub is in Beaufort, right off of Craven Street, so that's fitting. But they have a mac and cheese cook-off happening. So if you like macaroni and cheese, and I mean, don't we all? You can enter. So enter the annual mac and cheese cook-off and find out. Have your entries at Backstreet hot and ready to sample at 3:45 on Sunday, February the 5th. No boundaries, anything goes with your entries. A distinguished panel of judges will decide the winner, and then the public gets samples. Be part of the public, even if you don't want to actually make it. Is getting a $50 gift card to Backstreet and the special mac and cheese crown. So on Sunday, if you're not going to be at the chocolate festival in Morehead City, maybe head on over to Beaufort and get in on the mac and cheese cook-off that's going to happen. I mean, like I said, if nothing else, be part of the crowd so you can get some samples at the end. And that's it. That looks like all. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. The one thing I do want to tell you about, someone posted this on one of our Fairfield Harbour community centers, and I went and got the information. But mark your calendars, and you have to register in advance for this. So that's why I'm including it here. All proceeds of this event go to RCS to feed our local hungry. So this is interesting. The Accidental Artists of New Bern, they're at 219 Craven Street, little cute art gallery. You can go in and paint your own pottery and glaze it, and they'll fire it for you. They have this empty bowls. This is an annual event coming up. It's happening February the 23rd, where you can paint and donate your bowl to a good cause. We have a large selection of bowls and mugs for you to paint or glaze any way you'd like. All proceeds, again, go to feed RCS, to feed our local hungry, and participants get to take home a beautiful bowl of their choice. But you have to call and make a reservation for the day, like for that February 23rd event. So to reserve your spot, please call 252-634-3411 to get in on that coming up on February 3rd. So go ahead and RSVP today for that event and help out our local hungry and RCS. All right. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful week. Do not forget your rain gear, whatever you do. And I will be talking to you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.